Champions to be crowned in EPC volleyball as well as Colonial League field hockey. We preview what's to come this weekend in local college football with Lehigh and Lafayette. And this week, Dan Freemuth will join us from our weekly game guide. But who wouldn't want to start the show off with a 5-set thriller? That took place last night at Whitehall High School, which is where we begin this evening's program with the first of 4 East Penn Conference championships to be decided over the next 48 hours. The girls volleyball tilt featured top-seeded Parkland and number 3 Allentown Central Catholic. The Trojans back in the finals for the 5th straight season, bidding for their 4th consecutive league gold, while the Vikettes were making just their 2nd appearance in an EPC finale. Central lost in 4 sets to Liberty back in 2017 in their only Priors Finals showdown. Whitehall High School the site for last night's championship, which featured comebacks, season highs, a race to 15 to determine this year's winner. Dan Freemuth has more.
The 18-0 Trojans used 3-set sweeps over Nazareth and Liberty in advancing to their 8th EPC final in the last 10 years. Those victories, 2 of the 17 shutout wins for Parkland this fall, which includes a pair of 3-set triumphs over Central during the regular season. The Vikettes had to rally past Emmaus in the quarters before outlasting Pleasant Valley in a 5-set thriller on Tuesday. And Lori Corcoran's crew picked up right where they left off. After trailing by 5 early in Game 1, Central drew even on this kill from Emerson Springs, one of 4 in the opener for the sophomore. Junior Anna Quinn, meanwhile, had a handful in the first set, including one that put the Vikettes up 5 late, before Elizabeth Trump wrapped up the 25-20 Set 1 win. Game 2 was tight in the middle stages as well. 2 quick points from Central junior Grace Capola helped level things at 9. Parkland then breaks a 16-all tie with this cat and eagle kill. Trojans ultimately using a 13-4 run and closing out set 2 25-19. After 6 early ties then in Game 3, Parkland appeared on its way to a 2-1 set lead. Senior Maddie Siggins with the kill, giving the Trojans a 17-12 advantage, but Central wasn't phased. The Vikettes able to draw even at 23 from this point by junior Millie Wolf, before Springs authored her 5th kill of the 3rd set, propelling the Vikettes to a 25-23 victory. Trojans with their backs to the wall in Game 4, but they didn't flinch. From a 17-all tie late in the 4th, Parkland closed on an 8-2 run to force decisive set number 5. Recently named EPC MVP Allie Reimer with a half-dozen kills in the 4th. She finished with a game-high 24 on the night. A race to 15 then for a gold medal in set 5. This Capola kill got the Vikettes within 2 at 6-4, but this Siggins block reestablished a 3-point edge for the top seed, and from there the Trojans never looked back. Parkland with 9 straight points to seal the 15-5 win in the 5th, outlasting Central 3-2 for the program's 4th straight East Penn Conference title.
It feels amazing, you know, like every single day in practice we talk about the little steps and stuff, like first it's leagues, then it's districts, then it's getting to states and winning that final and stuff. Every single day we talk about like working hard and what's our goals and stuff like that, so that's always at the forefront of our minds. And just to beat Central, it's amazing because they're always our rivals, so it feels amazing.
We've imagined this at all of our practices. This is what we work for every single day, every single second we're on the court. This is what we think about, and this is how we get to that level. So it feels really, really good.
That level of play and the match for volleyball is what I dreamed of when I came out of college, to have that in our community. And for so many kids to experience the way that game, it's a great game. And I think that really put a stamp on the quality that this game can be played at.
We're a family. We win and we lose together. We dropped 2 sets tonight, and that shows like what we're capable of. Even though like dropping 2 sets, we can come back and win the whole thing. And just having like the support from everyone, from the crowd, from the students who came, shout out to them. But everything in this community really helps us.
On the scene at Whitehall High School, covering the EPC Girls Volleyball Tournament, Dan Freemuth, Service Electric Network.
Thanks, Dan. Maggie Smith finished with season highs, both in assists and kills last night, while Reimer's 24 kills was her highest total to date. Statistical standouts on the other side as well. A trio of Vikettes with 14 kills apiece in Springs, Quinn, and Trump. Trump's total was her highest of the season, besting the dozen that she had in the EPC semis. Both liberos also produced their highest dig totals of the year. Central's Amelia Mitchner with 40, while Parkland's Izzy Fakula added 39. The Trojans are now 23-3 all-time in the East Penn Conference tournament and 104-12 all-time across league, district, and state playoffs. All right.